team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll try the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Monroe. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll test the right side. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Carr.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Carr. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Going with the ground game left. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He'll keep it himself. Looking for room at the 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation in the game. I got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We're winning the football game. Ball security. I can't reach that thing. I got to cover it with 2 hands and make sure I don't turn it over. What a big-time mistake.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dixon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. Trying to get it in. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Now on first and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's caught. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Caught. Hard running there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He's got an open man. All by himself down the middle. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Sets up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.